as soon as a name is conjured, it changes the substance. So that's because of this device that's recording. Yeah, it is, right?
It's recording. Yeah.
And the point that I'm trying to make in my book. So this will be like a little taste of what's gonna come, right?
And your book addresses what issue?
Well, it's not actually an issue. If there is an issue, it's the fact that as soon as you conjure a name for it, it loses meaning. But people who, and I hate to say this, but I think that certain people will understand this more. And I think it's not up to me to decide who will understand it.
And what is it that, what are you referring to that they may or may not understand?
I mean, this is sort of like an interview, so I think that they wouldn't understand, just like how I don't understand, exactly I'm being watched, right? So if I had someone that I was speaking to, if I had an audience that I was speaking to, it would be much more clear. It's very easy to talk in front of an audience, but what's difficult is talking to an unknown factor. An unknown factor because who's watching it? Is it? I mean, obviously, aliens. They're not gonna see it. I mean, you can imagine that someone on this earth would probably see this. But as far as who I'm talking to, when I look here, I see myself, and I see my dad. So I guess I'm writing it about. I'm writing it about that thing that can't be experienced through this medium. So I know you've been watching and you've been kind of seeing this. And do you have any thoughts about it?
I'm curious to know how far you've gotten into writing, and when are you going to have a hard copy, and or when can you forward it so I can read it?
Yeah, this is sort of what it's about. It's basically about this. If you can understand, sort of capture this moment, then you can see what it's about. Because whatever's watching this isn't connected with this picture. So that's what I'm talking to. I'm talking to the part of the viewer, see, that's not connected to this picture. It's you're connected to this picture. I'm connected to this picture. I'm definitely connected to this picture. I'm seeing it right now. That's why it changes the perception, because I'm actually watching this image as I talk about it. So this is going to definitely be a little snapshot of what it's going to be about. You know the name of the book?
Tell me.
No, it's called Get With The Program.
Oh, wow. Well, writing or doing films is very much like a prayer. You put it out there, and indeed you don't know who or what is affected by it, or what would have contact with it even.
Yeah. Well, just looking at this particular picture is pretty mysterious to me, but I think if I were seeing it for the first time, my interest would be piqued, and I want to find out about what exactly it means. I mean, there's certain things that you have to talk about. There's certain substances that people take. I think it's becoming legal in certain places, and I think that certain people have their perceptions opened when they're sort of in the place where they can see this, whether it's from that place or just a normal state of awareness, an abnormal state of awareness. It depends on your own experience, but this place. So that's my take on it. That's really my view. It's probably going to be coming out in about a year. It's going to be about a year.
I can't wait, pal. I'm really looking forward to that, but I hope I can read excerpts meanwhile.
That's what it's about.
Excerpts from life.
That's really what it's about.
Reflecting on life, putting it out there for its own sake. That's among the ultimate and self-actualizing activities, I think.
Yeah, you know, one thing that you notice about it is it's not very reactive. And I think that's because it's very stable.
Well, right now it's just a medium.
Stable kind of awareness.
It's a medium, but which has not reached.
That's what he's talking about. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes in a few months. And if you're interested, feel free to. You can like it. You can share it. You can even talk about it. Huh? You can, can't you? You can do all those things. I'm Go.